As Colorado homeowners scramble to prepare for a potentially record rise in their property taxes, state lawmakers are unveiling a plan to help. I'm Karen Lee.
And I'm Michael Spencer. Thanks so much for joining us. The 11th hour proposal comes after property evaluations saw massive spikes from year to year. This happened all over the state, but the 9 major counties in the Denver metro area saw values rise anywhere from 33 to 47%. Governor Polis gave our Sean Boyd an exclusive TV interview in advance of today's announcement.
Now, Sean, this plan would prevent property taxes from rising too quickly.
Right. It does not mean you will pay less in property taxes, but less than you would without it, significantly less in many cases. It also means you'll get less of a tax refund next year. So there are trade-offs, and it is not a done deal. It needs to pass the legislature in the next 8 days and then needs voter approval.
With a week left in the legislative session, Governor Polis and Democratic lawmakers rolled out a bill that they say will reduce projected property tax increases by 60% for the average homeowner. Under the bill aimed at stabilizing property tax fluctuations for the next 10 years, the governor's office says the tax on a home valued at $600,000 would drop from just over $1,000 to $400 next year.
And I think homeowners want like a 10-year horizon, or they don't want every year to say, oh my gosh, are they going way up or going way down? Like, people get their notices now and like they're freaking out. We don't want to do that year to year.
Here's how it would work. Property taxes are calculated by multiplying a property's value by the state assessment rate by the local mill levy. The bill lowers the taxable value of residential properties by $40,000 a year, lowers the state assessment from about 6.976 to 6.7, and caps the increase in property taxes for local governments at the rate of inflation, with the exception of school districts. If a local government wants to keep more money, it would have to notify voters or in some cases ask permission. While the changes will save property owners hundreds of millions of dollars, it comes at the expense of local governments. To make up that lost revenue, the state will use money Coloradans would have received as refunds under the Taxpayer Bill of Rights.
It is a calibrated approach. We will have a backfill mechanism so that school funding is held totally harmless, so that local governments like fire districts, like counties, if they're slower growing, they'll have backfill.
Some Republicans see it differently.
It's not a tax cut when you give people their own money. It's not a tax cut when the taxes keep going up and the bills that people are paying on their property taxes keep going up dramatically.
The bill also reduces the assessment rates on commercial and agricultural properties, but not all residential properties are treated the same. Rental homes get less of a tax break, which has never happened before and may face some legal challenges. While Republicans can't stop the bill's passage, they can, and likely will, employ delay tactics to force some concessions. Complicating things further, this may be one of several property tax measures on the November ballot. So I got a lot to follow between now and November, and especially in this last week of the legislative session.
Yeah, so important. All right, Sean, thank you.